Hello, it's Inspiration right here. This is going to be my review of WWE Road Crap, as I can call it, end of the line. Straight away, I'm going to say it was a very boring pay-per-view, very predictable pay-per-view, and one of the worst pay-per-views I've seen of this year. So this won't be a long review, so let's crack on. As you know, I don't do kick-off matches. The Raw Tag Team match, Cesaro and Sheamus versus New Day, and Cesaro and Sheamus won. Didn't surprise me Cesaro and Sheamus won, because New Day, it was obvious they was going to beat the tag team record and then get beaten. I have to say this probably was the best match and the only good match of the night. I'm glad Cesaro and Sheamus won, because they are a good tag team now and they've got it together. But like I said, it was obvious they was going to win, because the New Day just beat the world record, so why would they need the belts any long? So yeah, okay, best match of the night, and the only good match of the night. Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman again. It was predictable Sami Zayn was going to win, because they're not going to let him be completely dropped. Don't get wrong, I don't think he will be pushed to the top like he should be, but at the same time I don't think he's going to be dropped. I think he's going to be a mid-carder. Braun Strowman, I think he's going to go on to better things and go on for the championship eventually. But it was a bit of a boring match, I have to say. Bit simple. It was obvious Mick Foley was going to come down and be involved. Just again, an obvious match. Not an entertaining one of that anyway. Seth Rollins versus Chris Jericho. I suppose this one was a decent match. I'm not surprised Seth Rollins won. I wanted him to win, don't get me wrong, because he is one of my favourites. But again, it was obvious he's going to win, because I think they're building up to Seth versus Kevin Owens or Triple H. So if he's going against Kevin Owens for the belts, he obviously needs a good couple wins, especially over Kevin Owens' best mate. Or if he's going against Triple H, who is an absolute legend, he's going to need to look good. But other than that, like I said, it was a good match. Backwards and forwards. No, decent match, backwards and forwards, but again, obvious with the winner. The Cruiserweight Championship Triple Threat match, which, to be honest, was absolute rubbish, which surprised me. I thought this match was going to be a really good match, because if you watch the Cruiserweight Classic, then you know what these people are about, how good Rich Swann is, how good Brian Kendrick is, how good TJ Perkins is. So yeah, it was a disappointment. There was nothing to it. It was over in, 2 minutes, 5 minutes? And it was just a couple finishers, couple moves, job done. Rubbish. I do like the fact they returned Neville to Cruiserweight, because I reckon he'll make an awesome Cruiserweight Championship. Because NXT before, the big hitters like Samoa Joe and Authors of Pain and Shitze and Nakamura came to WWE. It was more of high flyers, you know, Daredevils, showman, show off, stuff like that. So I think Neville is that kind of style. So I think he will fit the Cruiserweight Classic perfect. Like I said, I'm glad he went evil, bad, heel, as they say in the business, because I think that suits him way better. So, like I said, that's a rubbish match. On to next match, which again disappointed me. A 30-minute Iron Man match for the Raw Women's Championship, Charlotte versus Sasha Banks. Again, I'm not surprised Charlotte won, because these Charlotte and Sasha Banks have been going backwards and forwards. I think they are pushing to do a Charlotte versus Bayley for the championship. So that, like I said, doesn't surprise me why Charlotte won. But apart from that, again, I thought it was going to be an amazing match. It was pretty boring. It was backwards and forwards, but there wasn't really much action to it. Wasn't really any new stuff to it. I'm not surprised it went in overtime, but still, it was just an absolute appalling match, especially for Charlotte and Sasha, who normally put on amazing matches. On to the main event. Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. I'm not surprised that Roman Reigns won because I guess he's still getting pushed down our throats as much as we don't want him to. I can't stand him. It was an okay match. I've seen better main events, but I've seen worse. Again, it's obvious Chris Jericho is going to come in and interfere. I like that he attacked Kevin Owens because you made it think WWE made it think that he was going to turn on Kevin Owens, but he didn't. It was all part of their plan. But other than that, like I said, it was an okayish match. The only obvious Roman Reigns was going to win. The only good bit was really when Kevin Owens done the Falcon Splash through the command table. That's pretty good. Or no, it took 2 attempts. And the end bit with the power bomb to Chris Jericho through the command table, and the one to Kevin Owens through the command table. I think they will do some sort of tag team match. Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho versus Roman and Seth, but yeah, I don't know. It's just stop shoving Roman Reigns down our throats. He's rubbish. No one likes him, apart from the little kiddie winks. He's another John Cena 2.0. And I don't think the Shield should reunite because that was the past. Let them go their own ways. But I do think eventually, unfortunately, Roman Reigns will win the Universal belt. And Seth Rollins will, but not for a while. But hey, overall, like I said, WWE Road crap is exactly what it was. Crap. So I recommend not to watch it or waste your time watching it. Because I was finding it hard just to stay awake and watch it. But yeah, that's my review of WWE Roadblock. Next video, I don't know what it'd be. So I might see you in the new year. I might see you before that with a Merry Christmas video. Or Mouth Out with my mate. Or Watch Dogs 2. And my rats, which I'm working on. But other than that, I don't know what the next video is. So I will see you later. Inspiration Night out.